Welcome to this episode of Applebee's Tarot and Spiritual Life, and today we have a pick a card reading for you. It is entitled New Year, New You. Let's have a look, shall we? First card, the Phoenix. Resurrection, surrender to change. Second readings card, the Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, withholding. And the final card, Sundancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Take a moment. Feel into the energy of the cards, your intuition, which card your eyes keep traveling towards like a magnet. Once you have picked your card, let's get to the first reading, the Phoenix. If you need more time, please rewind and pause until you feel right, and then click on the video with the right card reading for you. Let's get on with it, shall we? Hello, pile number 3, the Sundancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. Wow, what a beautiful card. She is filled with joy, reaching for the heavens. In fact, she's so happy, she's floating on air. Dancing on the rays of the sun, full of the joys of life, celebrating abundance and taking up her time with joyful activities. She is happy. And if you picked pile number 3, I think this is going to be the year of jubilation for you. Despite any of the chaotic moments that are coming up this year, I think pile 3, that you've reached the space in your life where you're happy and balanced with the person you are, and you know how to have a good time. You know how to take yourself out of mainstream media. You probably don't even watch it anymore. In fact, I would say that you probably spend your time doing the things that make you happy. Wow. Yeah, this year for you, events are going to unfold quickly. It's going to be like things just to like bam, bam, bam for you. Like it's a year of action, and it's full of energy, and everything is done more smoothly with passion. I think it's because you have got to that stage in your life where you are passionate about things you do, and you are like, I'm going to get on with life and living because life is for living. I know that about life now. I understand life. I understand myself. So therefore I can do what I want to do with passion and purpose. And if you have passion and purpose, that means that you are making the most out of your experience in your incarnation on earth. And you are the humble laborer. You invest with an attitude of slow work, a long-term vision, and an indefatigable spirit, which is like your untiring, unceasing spirit. I don't know why they just didn't say that. It would have been a lot easier for me to say. But yeah, you know, you are a hard worker and you enjoy your life. And you put everything that you are into everything that you do, which means that you really are transforming moment to moment your life into one well lived. But you do have a danger of this year becoming a little bit maybe I hate to say these things, but I have to say them because the cards come up. But it's just about warning you about vanity and conceit, and that too much materialistic enjoyment will lead to profligacy. And you will fall into dependency or overindulgence. I will put the meaning of profligacy on the screen. I always do, and because I always forget it as well. But yeah, it is going to be about you just remembering humility, remembering your roots, remembering where you come from, remembering that materialism is a shallow thing, right? Because when we leave this world, we don't take it with us. It is a momentary thing, and it can be easily taken away. So be humble with what you have. Always always celebrate your abundance by saying that to the universe, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. I am honored and I am happy and I'm glad that I have this abundance. Share your abundance with others. Do not keep it for yourself this year. Start spreading the love. And that will stop you from falling into that gap, because you will maintain a level of charity, dignity, humility, a grounded self. And that's what's important for you this year, my darlings. Don't see where she's floating. It's great that you're like off, able to fly off up into the air and float about your day, but remember to stay grounded within yourself this year. You're going to need it, because otherwise, you might regret, you might stumble back into negative sort of space. Because as I said, if you start having toxic feelings and emotions, it can become a rabbit hole for going back down into a negative space and have feelings about regret, failure, sadness, frustration, and pessimism about the future, and hatred of yourself. Do you really want to do that? I mean, this also could indicate somebody who has bipolar. Within this reading, if you've clicked on this reading, there might be some of you that do have the bipolar self. And it's going to be a year where you're going to need to take extra care of yourself and to remain grounded as much as you can. Take your medication, take your time with things. Try to remember that you have to toe the middle line, because if you swing between both sides of the self, you're going to need to try and keep on that even keel. Because we like dancing in the sun, but we also like staying grounded within ourselves. And this year, by staying grounded, you are going to start connecting with your higher self. You're going to reconnect with your soul and divinity. And it represents a hopeful, brightful future where all promises and dreams may come true for you this year. So I would say, if you do have a seesaw, sort of, unfortunately, with your mental health, start meditating. Start getting into that zone of calmness within. Find your center, because by doing that, you're going to start finding the higher you, the spiritual self. And it's going to help you to have a brighter future. You're going to come out and stop hiding the real you and show more of your beauty. Because I think as well, like, if you do have mental health issues, it is about hiding, because the world can be a stressful place and it can be a triggering place. But if we take the time to find our center, our spiritual self, then the lower energies that once controlled and constrained us fall away, and we have the love and the confidence and peace to come out and stop hiding and show your real beauty to the world. As well, you will gain clarity. Because when we come focused and connected to ourself and our surroundings through meditation, we find that inner beauty, we find that clarity, we find our center. And the star is one of my favorites because, you know, you get to fulfill your wishes. I mean, look, the star with the Sundancer, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. And it is about finding new ways of coming out of your shell, new ways of coping, new ways of being the real you and being unashamed to be, because there's no reason to be. You should be able to be loved and be held and validated and be happy for the whole of you. There should be no shame, no need to hide, no need to carry that negativity that we have within ourselves. And Archangel Michael comes to you because he's saying, cancel, clear, and delete all these negative thought forms and emotions. He says, I will help you. I will cut with my sword the ties that bind you and hold down your soul so that you may fly. So if you spend your time with him in meditation, do an Archangel Michael cord cutting meditation. I recommend them on YouTube. They're really good. And it allows you to cut the cords of those negative emotions that are holding you back. And the archangels take them away and release your soul so you can fly. And it really does work. I always recommend Archangel Michael for this type of work because he does so good at it. He's so brilliant. And I think spending time in nature for you is going to be amazing. Earth's angels of nature and wisdom are calling you back. So start taking walks out in nature where you can be at one with your thoughts and with the peacefulness that comes from being out in nature. Nature has that lovely sense of calm and peace and quiet. And you can then not feel like you're being hemmed in by all the energies of other people. I would imagine, and I'm seeing that you are an empath. And the reason that you're having a lot of mental health issues is because of all the energies from the EMF to all the people around you. So you've got anxiety, depression, that level of introspection, thinking that the things you feel are yours when in actual fact they're not. They are the people around you. So therefore, taking yourself out of the picture and into nature will allow you peace. And if you sit and ground yourself in a field somewhere with the energies of Gaia and ask her to give you healing, her energy will heal you and you'll become one with the nature around you. And if you start doing this regularly, it's going to really help you to come to a place of being in your center. So this has been your reading. Card number 3s. My love to you, my darlings. Have a wonderful 2025. It's time to come out and embrace a new way of living and releasing all of the negativity for a joyful celebration of life and abundance. If you've loved this reading, then please do give me a thumbs up. And if you like this way of me doing the cards, then please leave me a thumbs up in the comments. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It's free and every new subscription helps. I wish you a very happy new year and I will see you in 2025 with more readings. Bye, number 3s.